Hi there, welcome to a new Tech Talk on why point-to-point integration explode in cost. Before we start, so when we want to do an integration, maybe you as a business have two different business applications. Let's say one is your ERP and one is your CRM. Now, while using these two applications, you might want to connect them together to call the APIs of one application, and you connect to the other application and send data back and forth. Now, when you start this kind of integration, you might think is let's build it point to point. So, what does it mean? That you first of all you hard code them, hard code the mappings of one field to another. Uh, you build it faster, and you might think of scaling it later. Now, so you have just built an point-to-point integration from your ERP and CRM. So you have one integration, you have one data mapping, you have one error handling. So all of the things that you have built is essentially centered around these two applications. And you might think that yes, so finally the integration we have built hard coded point to point is successful. But no, this is actually a trap. So I will prove how these point to point integration is actually not reducing your cost, it is effectively increasing your cost in long run. So let us talk about the math, how integration works. So let's say you have one ERP and one CRM. So you eventually have two connections. So now you are actually okay with the point-to-point integration when you have one connections involving two different systems. Now let's say you add another application. Let's say you have CRM. Let's say you have added e-commerce. So now eventually what happens is from one connection you are now having three connections, right? So you are now actually doing point to point connectivity from your e-commerce to ERP, from your e-commerce to CRM, and CRM to ERP. Now these growth is actually not linear. So what I see, from one we go to three. Now if I add another application, let's say WMS, the number of connections will be 6. So the formula, if we see how these integration connections work, is n into n minus 1 by 2. So this is a combinatory formula. So when you increase the number of applications, the number of connections will increase rapidly as a combination explosion. So, so basically, so when you connect these applications together using point to point, so each of these applications will have their own data models, their own transformation logic, your own error handling, own retry mechanism. So every application will have different kind of architecture or schema which you need to handle on your integration logic. So now basically, so when you add more than two application, the point-to-point integration will eventually fail, and it will eventually increase the amount of cost incurred to handle them. So basically, so your business logic, when you write a point-to-point integration for more than one applications, you might have to keep different duplicate validation logic. Even though the validation is same, you have to keep them uh, differently for different connections, because the schema and the implementations are completely different. Your testing becomes combinatorial. That means for each of these connections you will have to maintain a separate testing. You have to do unit testing, you have to do regression testing, all these things you have to do for each of these connections. When something breaks, you eventually don't know what is the root cause of it. You have to dig deep on every connections, and you have to find out what is the actual error that happened. So the identification of root cause of any such integration will be difficult. So teams will be generally coupled in this case, and uh, ultimately the architecture will force you to change. So now, so this is the problem. So if we want to solve it, how would we solve it? So let us clear this up. That's clear. So now if I want to solve it, so in case of iPaaS, what happens? You have a centralized. So you have a centralized hub which connects to different business applications. So let's say you have an ERP, you have CRM, you have marketplace, you have WMS. So all these applications will connect to this hub. So basically, the ERP will connect to this iPaaS hub to and translate its data into a common data format, such that it can easily be read to the marketplace or WMS or CRM. So basically, what happens is the integration platform does the transformation of handling all these different kind of application schema, and it maintains it inside, it maintains all the logic inside the hub. So now what happens is, if let's say you add a new application e-commerce, you don't need to change the connections here. You don't need to change here. You just only you're adding the e-commerce into the iPaaS system. So basically, so it will reduce the uh, amount of duplicate work that you need to perform when you are doing it with point to point. So instead of doing the mapping for each and every application with the other which is newly added, you get a canonical model which resides inside your iPaaS, and your e-commerce will just work with the canonical model and transform the data. So the iPaaS just the iPaaS will handle the error handling. So it gives you the ability to see the custom logs. It gives you the centralized dashboard. So basically, the so if I want to plot it into a graph, so let's say x-axis is number of apps and y-axis is cost. So if for point-to-point integration, the graph will be like this. But in case of the iPaaS, the graph will be like this. So basically, adding two, after adding three applications, so this median point is 2. So after adding 2 applications, you will get to see the cost is gradually getting reduced when you start adding more and more applications. While in case of point to point, uh, the exponential line will show that the cost will gradually increasing over time. Now, iPaaS also gives you the faster time to market, because it is reusing the existing logic that you have already built. So when you are adding the new e-commerce, rather than having adding all the logics into the system, it actually reuses the amount of logic that you have already developed for other applications, and you can reuse them in your new system as well. So the amount of marginal cost will be gradually reduced. So if we want to summarize them, so point to point system will allow you to quickly connect both the applications together using hard coded mapping. But the problem is, this is a short term benefit rather than a long term, because over time when your business grows, you might want to add more and more applications. Your application logic might change, the new versions might come up for the applications, and every time you have to incur this huge amount of cost to overcome the problems that you have in the point-to-point system. While when you employ something like APPSeCONNECT, which is an iPaaS system, so it is going to give you the long-term scalability. So if there is any change in the applications, APPSeCONNECT actually automatically does the upgrades and gives you the solution uh, directly without changing any logic, and we take care of everything that happens for all our customers. So we once we change the upgrade the application, it is applied to every customer. So basically the question is isn't whether you need an integration platform or not. It is actually how long you can afford to delay it. Thanks for watching this episode. Stay tuned for more.